Hey, thanks for joining me back here at 11:15. I appreciate your time. Tonight, let's see, who are we on? We've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. But I just recently did a bonus reading for Taurus. Um, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after the Aries read. All right, let's get into it for you, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you. Let us see what is going on for Aries this week. I don't know about both of those. Make them come out again if they are of importance, I suppose. I had a flipper there too. Hope everybody had a nice day. Let's see. This week for Aries, what do we got? Okay. And this one. All right. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. What's going on for Aries? We've got secrets, harm, hidden agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, silent, selfish, shallowness, ignorance, and misunderstanding. Well, let's just hope that that applies to someone who is not you. That sounds terrible. And we've got the Ace of Cups in the upright. Love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, marriage. And as I've stated before, not all of those things on each card is going to apply to everyone. Of course, because that's just too much shit. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, resignation, distance, lost your way. Is someone feeling like, just fuck it, just throw it all out? I'm feeling bad partnership here. Personal transition, resistance to change, unfinished business, emotional baggage. And, negative self-talk, releasing pain, forgiveness, optimism, recovery, and moving on. Yeah, that Three of Swords in reverse. Either way you slice it. I mean, anytime you see that, you get an inkling as to what could be happening, aside from the general meaning there. What else do we have for you? Oh, I don't know if that's my exhaustion or yours. You can be the judge of that. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. And personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, transition, and transience. Yeah, I do think we have I've got the song Communication Breakdown by Led Zeppelin just like blasting in my brain. That could be your main issue here. Lack of communication or lack of comprehension. Either way, nothing good's going to come of that. What do we have? Laziness. It seems like perhaps one person involved just is not putting the effort in that is necessary at this time. There's the laziness card. Right there. We are the world. Are they, are they spending their time and efforts, on something else? Are we talking the internet or strangers on the internet? That's just the first thing. Aloneness, the master, and flowering. Yeah, it looks like while this other person might be, we are the world in here, it's leaving you, and flip it if necessary, but it's leaving the other alone to really like do some soul searching and decide who it is that they want to be. Do we have anything further? Anything further for Aries? friendliness and ripeness and maturity in reverse. Yeah, you might not be, either one person is not ready to completely, you see how there's a flowering card there, and then we have ripeness in reverse. So it seems like someone involved here is just not a very good, perhaps spiritual match for the other person, due to lack of maturity and due to, wanting to do that inner work and really thinking about themselves and other people and their life with more depth. It seems like that's a point of contention. We've got isolation and silence here too. Yeah, if someone's isolating with the aloneness, I can't say for certain. It seems to me like both people are probably isolating. Both people are probably kind of alone and just, there's at least one person that's trying to, they're putting their efforts into some sort of internet-based communicate. Who's to say it's not like gaming or something? Anything else for Aries? This is a weird one. I don't think I've touched on anything quite like this before. Understanding. Yeah, I think that's what we're begging for here, and it's just not being comprehended. Anything further for Aries? Ordinariness. Interesting. Anything further for... Thank you. Healing. Is there any advice here for Aries? Abundance and control. I really like this card. Not because it's some sort of crazy hippie guru guy, but like this is like spirituality to me. Like being abundantly blessed on another level, not necessarily with worldly things, but just to have a very peaceful zen-like state about yourself. Having self-control and really being the master of who you are. It's so unfortunate because I feel like people really end up being put in situations with, especially in relationships, where they're paired with such an unlikely match. And instead of looking at it as, well, this was unfortunate because we were never really on the same plane, like, there's always one who's trying to give the other one a hand up, into further enlightenment or further calm or further, maturity, further comprehension and understanding. And there's one who just, most of the time they seem like they don't get it. But fact of the matter is, it's not time wasted. That person they can look back. I mean, you would hope they'd look back sooner than later, but they can look back later on the things that you taught them and really realize what a gift it was. And, hopefully it does serve them some good eventually, even if it's not now to suit the growth and continuation of the relationship. There was also this card sticking up. We'll take this guy too. We have sharing. Yeah, it seems like one person might be the sharer and the other one is just like, what? Just what, bro? What else do we have here? Beyond Illusion and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like one person is very spiritual and the other is just yeah, one is very focused on their soul and their growth, and the other is just enjoying whatever there is to enjoy. And sometimes a dynamic like that can work out for people depending on what you're looking for in this life. If a dynamic like that brings you balance and keeps you grounded, but the other person needs to be participating and enjoying the balance that you bring to them. And if they're just completely not getting and not wanting to be in that part of your life that may be of a lot of importance to you, might be time to really just take a look at the dynamics and decide if that's the kind of thing that you want to keep giving to or not. Very interesting for you, Aries. And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic either. It was never excuse me. Oh. It wasn't exactly, unless you're really at the tail end of this. It feels like the connectivity is frayed big time. Very interesting stuff. Do we have... I think we've got plenty of advice for you here. This is, to work on you. Because you've got some interesting stuff going on here spiritually right now. Thunderbolt. See, this card's very interesting. Got like the tower, but like the chakra body thing going on there. Yeah, maybe look into some meditation and realize, that tower card, that's also one of my all-time favorite cards too. Towers don't come along just to fuck up your entire life. They come along to break things down and move it out of the way that weren't supposed to be there. So, very interesting that we're talking about a lot of spirituality, a lot of deep thought, soul searching, self-control. Yeah, definitely look into that meditation and see if a tower might not be right for you. All right, Aries. I'm going to leave you with that. Come back and see me this upcoming week. Your day is Monday. And we'll see you again next time. Take care.